you're saving. This item would be almost $40, $39.99. Today here on QVC2, you get it on 4 easy payments of $6.90. We have 4 colors for you to choose. This is not your regular old hose. Look at this video. I mean, Scott, really? What am I seeing? Running over it? All this stuff, it'll take a beating.
Well, what you're seeing is an innovation in hoses that you didn't think existed. You know, you think a garden hose is a garden hose, right? Well, it's not, because what this is it's modeled after a firefighter's hose. You know how a fire hose needs to take a beating, needs to expand and contract and survive the elements and not, you know, if it gets run over, not burst? Well, that's exactly what this is modeled after. So it's better than any garden hose out there, in my opinion. It collapses down small, it doesn't get cut, it goes in any place you need it to do, and delivers all the pressure you need.
Look at that, man. I mean, I am just seeing it going around jagged rocks of fencing. What are you doing over here real quick?
So this is an older version of the Aqua Joe hose. Great hose, industrial strength rubber hose. But what I want you to see here on the scale is it weighs over 10 pounds. You know, that's heavier. How about this guy? Same footage here, 50 feet and 50 feet. This guy here, 2 pounds, 10 ounces.
Oh, that's much easier.
That alone is a big deal. And then even with the water in it, this still weighs less than this.
Holy smoke.
Plus you've got the fiber jacket, so it takes a beating and it rolls up smaller and easier. Everything about it, and most importantly, it doesn't kink.
It doesn't kink.
It doesn't kink.
That's a little hard for me to believe, but okay.
I'll show you.
You're going to show me?
What's that? I will.
So, well,
here,
are going to show me.
I know if you want to
colors. Let's do the colors.
Absolutely.
Colors. I'm a highly trained professional.
Colors are important.
I know that. Okay, over here is the green, and it's kind of a limey green. Over here is a very pretty gray. And of course, gray is the most limited. That's super pretty. It's coming up a little bit darker on my television screen, but with the naked eye, it's a very soft gray. And then over here is the red. It's like an orangey red. That one's the most popular. And then lastly, over here, we have the blue, and I love that one too. All right, again, it's what, 50 feet long. It's only ½ an inch in diameter, and it only weighs 2 pounds, 12 ounces.
It's professional grade, so let's you and I professionals head on over to
Oh boy, okay, I hope we have safety glasses or something.
Do the hose. Here we go. So here's the thing. We've taken this hose and we've kinked it 5 times. We've tied knots in it. It doesn't kink per se, but if you look back here, you see all the way back, and I'm holding up here, there are knots tied in this hose. First of all, you can't tie a knot in any other hose. This is the fiber jacket hose, but then watch what happens here. When I turn this on, it still goes with full pressure with 5 knots tied in it.
No way. Any other hose would have stopped. It would have said, no, you go back, you find the kink, you unkink me.
Yep.
That's what this would do. 5 knots in this.
Isn't that crazy?
That is nuts.
So then just be careful walking, because I shot past the little thing, made a mistake. Now, here's the big deal. Here's what I love and why I use it at my own home, Antonella. So right here on my side, on my right, is a regular 50-foot rubber hose. So you see how it's rolled up here?
Yeah, sure.
Well, first of all, it kinks, you know, it can kink like that just to start with. But as you roll it out, it's heavy, it's bulky, and it doesn't roll back up well. It gets caught in, like when you go to roll it back up, it gets caught in the side here.
It's a pain. You've got to almost work it and feed it in. It's ridiculous.
And once the water's in it, it's heavy as heck, right? Okay,
right.
Flip side here. Look at this 50 feet, look at this 50 feet. You might be able to get 1 more hose on here, I doubt it. You could get 3 or 4 more hoses on this one.
Can I add more on there?
Absolutely.
I'd like to hear
as many as you like.
But honestly, 50 feet is quite generous.
Exactly, but you know, if you want to go to 200 feet, you could still fit all of that right on this reel, not with the rubber hose. And then finally, here's what I really love. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll this out. See, it just rolls out so simple, so easy, so lightweight. But here's what I'm gonna do, Anton. I'm gonna feed this through a cinder block. I want you to watch this. 2 things. First of all, I picked this up.
Oh dear.
Okay. Look at that.
Oh, I'm gonna move.
No, come on.
I've been burnt before.
Do that to you. All right, so now picks it up, but then watch this. Let me mark it where it was.
Okay.
That's where it was on the cinder block. You see, it's not cut, it's not scratched, it's not nicked, nothing. That's the strength of the fiber jacket. That's the key to this hose. PVC liner, so it's not a balloon. It's not going to explode inside.
Now
but more
move your thumb so people can see you're not hiding anything.
Oh, goodness, no.
Yeah, look it. Okay, there you go.
Really? Would I do that to you?
No, you would never, but you never know. People that don't know us, you know, they're at home going, they've been fooled before, you know what I mean? So I like when we really show it all, Let's take a look at the video again.
Yeah, because what you're looking at here is just a better way to do it. It's a durable aluminum fitting, so you're not worrying about corrosion or rust. It collapses down lightweight, 2 pounds, 10 ounces, but that PVC inner core, Antonella, is the deal, because other collapsible hoses have a balloon system, and those balloons burst. BPA free means you can drink out of it. It's got a rugged construction because it's designed after an actual fireman's hose. So, and then when you're dragging it along, say you drag it around a corner over the car, it's not gonna scratch, it's not gonna scuff up anything, won't get cut, weighs less than 3 pounds, it's easy to use. You know, Sun Joe Aqua Joe is known for making life's problems easier to solve, and this is no exception.
This is so amazing. And you know, coming up very soon, you're gonna be pulling out that hose. And you're gonna be wondering, why didn't I get that Sun Joe? Because what are you gonna be doing? You're gonna be washing the windows, spraying off the siding. You're gonna be wanting to wash the cars. You're gonna wanna be using it for the sprinklers and hosing the kids and, you know, giving the dog a bath. The hose comes at planting the new flowers, planting the new flower pots, all of that. You want that hose and you want it at the ready and you don't want it to frustrate you. One of my biggest frustrations with doing my outside gardening and fun is the darn hose. It'll get stuck around the corner of the house. It'll kink. I'll have to go back. I'll have to unwrap. It weighs a ton. I got mulch all over it. I could go on forever.
Well, and what I love about it is you can leave it out all year round.
Yeah.
Because of the fiber jacket, because of the way it's constructed with the PVC lining. Mine is out all winter long. So it's no big deal. You don't have to worry about freezing or breaking. It's lightweight. So this is an old Aqua Joe hose, great hose, an industrial strength hose, but it weighs upwards of 10 pounds, okay? This is the fiber jacket hose. It weighs 2 pounds, 10 ounces, and even with the water in it, it still weighs less than the old Aqua Joe
Now, when
hose.
you roll it and stuff, will the water come out of it?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about winter time? How do I winterize it? You know, how do I get all the water out so it
That's a
doesn't
great
freeze
question.
and bust and all that stuff?
Exactly what you just said. You would roll it back up because it rolls flat in and on itself in a reel. You just leave it open, leave the nozzle open, and you roll it out and the water will come out. And then you could store it just like this. Even if there's a little bit of water in it, it's okay because of that PVC lining. Even if it freezes in there in the winter, it's not gonna break it or kink it or crack it because it's got that fiber jacket on the outside. It's designed to take a beating.
I love that. You guys, okay, so here is the blue. Over there we've got that lime, and we also have the red and the green, or the red and the gray available too. There's the kinked up hose. How many times did you kink it?
So we have 5 knots in it. So you see the first 4 here, there's another big one back here, okay? 2 things you notice, there's water in this line. Look how easy this is for me to roll up. No problems, even with the knots tied in it. I can still roll this up, no problems. Now we'll put it down, and I want you to see with 5 knots in it, I want you to see that
you still have pressure.
Isn't that insane?
You know what, you guys, look at this kink back here. I can't believe this. Look at this kink over here. It's kinked like no other hose would be able to go on. There it is.
Yeah.
Right by my foot, right there.
So look at that.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't want you to.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, stay right there, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, stay right there, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because we've got 5 knots.
It's a bend kink.
It's a bend. And we've got 5 knots in it, and on top of that, and we're still can run this hose wide open.
Yeah.
With no problems whatsoever. Isn't that insane?
There's no way. If I have one kink, I'm not even talking a knot.
Right.
I mean, one kink, that one back there is what that would devastate my gardening, my watering, and that's not the fun part of the gardening, you guys. Look at that. Do you want to be wrestling with that hose again this year? I don't. This is what we've got for you.
Well, here's the problem too. Anytime a hose kinks, it's never in the first 5 feet that are by you. It's 45 feet back, you know? So you got to go all the way back and unhook it. You're never going to have that. You can run over it with your car. It won't scratch your car if you're going around things. It's not going to get cut up on rocks or siding or anything like that. Washes off easily. This thing just takes a beating. And you think to yourself, a garden hose is a garden hose, and it's not. Like, this is the epitome of what Sun Joe does. It takes things like saws, shovels, hoses that we all need and makes them better.
Yeah. You know what? Over 300 of these already ordered. The gray is very, very popular. You grab and go. It's lightweight. Don't worry about it, you guys. This is going to be your baby this year.
Look at this thing.
Oh, dear. Oh, my God. I know.
Would never do that to you.
I know you wouldn't, but
no
I'll
cuts,
tell you
no
what.
scrapes, no
you
nothing.
never know what happens in life. Okay, so there's the blue. Thank you so much.
Good to see
There's
you.
the blue. We've got the lime, the gray, the red as well. So check those out. Sun Joe, that's awesome. I love it. I like that demonstration there.
Isn't that fun?
You're awesome. Thank you so much.
You're awesomer.
Thank you.
See ya.
Okay, so check out our next item, you guys. We're going to start off on a video, and I'm going to go ahead and let